Hello and welcome back to a brand new series in Long Dark, and more specifically Wintermute, which is the story mode for the Long Dark, and it has 1, 2, 3, and 4 chapters or episodes. I'm going to go ahead and make sort of one episode at a time, and then I will go and take a bit of a break and play a different game, and then come back and do episode 2. Why am I doing this? Well, first off, actually not episode 5 is not out yet, so to give the developers more time to release that so we can play it, and also to keep my own interest in the game alive for longer, and also, well, just give you time to like digest and come with suggestions and comments and give things a bit more time. So with that, I think we will just blast off and start with episode 1 here. Let's start. Now, we can choose Green Survivor, and things is, if you know Long Dark, it has like the sandbox survival has way more customability when it comes to like difficulties and stuff. But I'm going to play on capable because it's sort of the in between. Confirm. And let's just say why story? So basically YouTube story. Well, I know I know the file save. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes and stuff which I'm not going to talk through, but there's also this kind of stuff.
The fact that they've been blindly deceived by those who preach and pray and teach, but she falls short and the night explodes in laughter. Don't you come here and say I didn't warn you about the way your world can alter, and oh how you try to command it all still. Every single time it all shifts one way or the other. And I'm a goddamn coward, but then again so are you. And the lions roar as me evading and hollering for you. And I never really knew what to do. And every once in a while I sing a song for you that would rise above the mountains and the stars and the sea. And if I wanted it to, it would lead you back to me.
I had to mute myself there because I couldn't resist singing along, so sparing you of that. But yeah, so that was the sort of credit intro song. Now we're actually getting into the story bits. which the beginning is heavy with, just a heads up.
Astrid. Astrid!
Oh. Oh. Oh, this squirming feeling every time I see that.
The Joker. Seems about right. Feels like another record cold snap on the way. I'd better get a fire going before the pipes freeze up again.
Yeah, so the beginning here is going to be a lot of cutscenes, and this is sort of also tutorial to tell you how to do certain things and show that you can do them. But yeah, just as so you know, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes here in the beginning and a lot of talking, and the game is going to have a lot of dialogue.
Great Bear Island. Dad used to fly there all the time. He said it used to be beautiful. Not much reason to go there these days, since the quakes and all.
Which I'm going to try not to talk over.
A rare Mackenzie family photo.
And
Miss you, Dad.
yeah, so start the fire, get that going, since it's what we need to do. And a lot of survival game aspects is sort of toned down in the story mode a bit, and certain things works a bit differently. But let's explore.
Well, here we are, old girl. Your best flights may be behind you, but you're still beautiful to me. And anyways, you're all I've got. I'd sure love to give you one last great adventure.
Oh, what an adventure it's going to be, without spoiling too much or insinuate certain things that may or may not happen.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport. 0 flights a day to the mainland communities and, well, anywhere really.
I'm keeping subtitles on, partially for my own sake, but also for times when maybe it's easier to read than to listen.
Damn, I was right. Pipes froze up again. Getting pretty late in the day. Guess I could take a nap.
Maybe.
I don't remember needing my parka this early in the season. It seems to get colder every year.
Pick these things up.
Cheap electric crap. Never works when you need it.
Yeah, so what you can do is by pressing space, the icons in the lower left I will go through and explain what they mean, but for now we don't really need to care about them. Now we just need to look at this, and it says we need to take a nap. Let's go in here and actually do that. Yeah, the radial menu can be opened by press and hold space.
Those were better days. Who could that be?
Now, there is a cutscene coming here, so I will, before I start that, lower the game sound. I have tweaked a lot with the sound for the series, and this cutscene, no matter what I did, I couldn't make it sort of level. It was as if the sound was on max sound all the time, and yeah. So let's change that and answer the phone and let the cutscene commence.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport, Mackenzie speaking.
I told her not to come up. I told her you couldn't fly in this weather. For once, will you not be so damn
Whoa,
stubborn and
whoa,
listen?
slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about?
She just showed up. Said you'd see her. Said you'd fly her north. I know you need the money. The weather service...
It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great
and
Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie, Will, I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions? Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me or not?
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Look, the weather out there is bad. Bad. When it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost. All because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's gonna be a rough ride. Let's see. 2 people plus enough fuel to get us out to Great Bear and back leaves... almost no capacity for cargo. If we're too heavy, we'll burn through our fuel before we get there. I'll have to be careful about what else I take with me.
Right, and hopefully I did some magic there, so that cutscene wasn't too loud. Because, yeah, it's... When I did the testing, sound tests, it was very loud. So hopefully I managed to keep the levels somewhat level. So, what we need to do, if we open up this, is we need to load Astrid's gear into the plane. And then we need to select something to bring with us.
Astrid's traveling pretty light. Wherever she's going, she must not be planning to stay long. The mysterious case. Astrid definitely doesn't want to talk about what's inside. Which means she's probably not supposed to have it.
Probably not. But, so those 2 you have to bring. And then we can choose to bring a distress pistol kit, first aid kit, or emergency food. So let's take a look at what he has to say about those.
Water, energy bars, purification tablets. Breakfast of champions.
Don't know about that, but sure.
Astrid's a doctor, so we're covered there. But probably best to have some extra meds just in case. The distress pistol kit is heavy, but I'd hate to end up in an emergency situation without it.
All 3 of them have the uses. I probably think the distress pistol kit. So let's go up into the hatch. And load up.
Just need to grab my parka and we can go.
Yeah. And here comes another cutscene.
I see you're still wearing it.
Huh? Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I just forgot to take it off.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher? Dr. What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
I'm working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance doctor. That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay? I'm not here to fight, really.
I think about him all the time, you know?
I know you do.
What I did. The choice I made. I did it for us. Like,
You don't have to. Let's just not.
It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to say.
Mackenzie, not now. There's...
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
And here we are.
Astrid. Astrid! I must have gone right through the windshield. Trees broke my fall. Oh, mostly.
Oh, barely. But yeah, we have crashed,
Gotta stop that blood loss.
and let's do that. Sorry if I'm going a bit quickly, but I will pick things up,
Need to find.
because if you're looking at the circles, you can see that the most left one, which is the temperature, is rapidly going down. So we need to get to shelter. First we need to pick up, so we actually have something to make a fire with.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah. There we go. So let's start a fire, try climb out of a ravine, so make a fire. And as I said, spacebar opens up this radial menu, which is very handy. And then we can do that. Now there are shortcut keys for certain things, but the radial menu has, I think, everything. Let's make the fire. Fire.
Come on.
I'm not sure if you can fail here, but
I don't feel so good. I need to rest up.
yep. I will let you soon. And click on the bed, and we'll automatically sleep.
Astrid hasn't come looking for me. Which means she can't come looking for me. Because she's hurt. Or worse.
Or worse.
I'd better get back up to the crash site.
Yep. And as you can see on these down here, we need to drink, we need to eat, and we need to warm up. Now, I'm going to just keep on going a bit, because we need to get out of here. There's not much stuff here. So we need to just leave while we pick stuff up along the way. Matches, that's good. Newspaper roll and a soda. Let's drink that. There we go. Now it's mostly just... Now it's just cold. Got that. There we go. Well, let's see if we can make our way out. really like the sound design of this game. It's so good. The sounds is pretty much what makes the game.
I could probably climb that.
Probably. Here we go. Yeah, you're going to hear his grunting a lot. Anyway, let's harvest the rosehip. Now, considering the ledge here, you have to be a bit careful because you might start climbing down if you highlight the wrong thing, which is very easy to do. So that is something one should be careful with. So it's just time how long it takes to go up and down. As you can see here, I'm looking at the rosehip, but it says climb, which means if I click, I will climb down.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make it.
Do I have any food? Nope. I usually pick up all the rosehips because you can make tea with it. So and yeah, it's a survival game. So you need to be careful.
Finally made it.
Yeah, so you have to be careful with temperature and the eye, just to the right. So the first one to the most left is temperature, and the next one to the right is tiredness, and then you have water and food. And the tiredness is the more tired you are, the less you can do. And you can carry less as well, and the more you carry, the quicker you become tired. So you have to be
plane. Not sure which of us looks worse. Poor girl. This isn't how things were supposed to end.
So yeah, with that interruption I completely derailed, but I think that looks worse, dude.
I've been looking for you.
Yeah. We go into status and clothes. We can see we have some clothes here. You can also just press C to get here, and then press F to get to this. And here we can also see that we have a risk for hypothermia. So we have to start warming up at some point.
Astrid's pack.
That's some food. Let's eat that. And drink the soda. Now let's pick up this.
Locked. Whatever's in this case, Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it.
Probably not, because if she had, the story would pretty much have been over. So yeah, basically, Will, here, the character, his quest is pretty much finding Astrid. And oh my god, what a journey it's going to be. and the distress pistol. This is where, depending on what you load as an optional, if you do, as we did, we packed the distress pistols. We got a distress pistol and some ammunition for it. But otherwise, you might have a crate of food or medical supplies, depending on what you pick. So it does matter what you pick. And you can also leave without taking anything, and at that point, you don't get anything extra.
She definitely passed through here. And in a hurry.
Yep. And yeah, there is fall damage, so we do need to be careful with how we drop and move around ledges and stuff, because yeah, it can end quickly if we're not careful. There is a reason why I'm not sprinting. You can sprint by pressing shift. As you could see down there, there was a... As you can see on the right side of the bottom screen, or on the bottom there, to the right, there is a dude running, like sprinting stance. That's your sprint meter basically, and depending on how you, how much of it you use, you can very easily become tired very quickly, which is the reason why I'm not sprinting too much. Stones, let's pick up a few of you. We need to hunt some rabbits, at least. Control is crouch. Ah, I missed. That was bad. Here we go. You need to move a bit quicker because I do need to sprint a bit, because beneath the circles here on the left we have our health meter as well, which is somewhat low at the moment, which is due to the fact that we are very cold.
Someone's been here recently. Could it have been Astrid?
Maybe. Let's start a fire, because we need this fire.
Come on.
Here we go.
Fire's life out here.
Add some more fuel. We also have... Yeah, we're on look loose now, so... Add that, make some water. We need to boil some water. Then we need to go in here, harvest. And here we have a harvesting menu, and everything you do takes time. Like everything you do takes time. And you can move things around by right-clicking and then placing them. So you can store things that way. Let's do... And let's harvest the the last bit of this rabbit, which is the hide. It will also make us warm up a bit. So the hypothermia risk is gone. Eat a bit. Eat the cattails. Cattails is good and easy food. Drink. Make some torches. We extinguish, so we... This is my interloper habits, so to speak, that comes into play there. Not necessarily something you have to do. Another marker for direction.
Astrid, where did you go?
And a wolf. And this is basically the first encounter with a predator, which the story...
Oh, is that a wolf? I'd better keep my distance.
tells you to avoid. So we will skirt around and avoid. I'm not sure if you can draw the ire of it, but I'm not going to test that right now, considering how low my health is and so on.
Whoa. Looks like some kind of radio tower. I must be closer to civilization than I thought.
That would be a bad idea. But I think we shall make our way to that tower. And then we will sort of end this first episode. Good introduction to the story and sort of the crashing part of the whole thing. We get thrusted into an alien environment, because that's pretty much what it is. Not so much alien as strange.
Can't feel my feet.
Or uncommon for us. Yeah. Depending on what you do, and certain things, you, for example, when I'm sprinting, you can see the arrows on the things change. So on the tiredness, when I'm just moving normally, it's 1 down, but if I'm sprinting, it's 3. So being careful with what you're doing and when is quite important. Anyway, let's make our way up. I'm sprinting to get there a bit quicker. And yeah, you need to be careful with how much of the sprint meter you have as well, because that takes a while to get back.
Whoa. Someone's just sitting here, frozen. What the hell? Great, a town. Maybe I can find help there.
Maybe. However, I'm going to end the episode here. It's the first. It's a lot of cutscenes in the beginning. It's not going to be this many cutscenes and so on going forward, but that's sort of how it is in the beginning, because it's setting up the story and like so on. You know how it is. And so here we are, and I think this is a perfect spot to end it. So with me completely forgetting in the beginning to ask you to like the video and subscribe to the channel and all of that. So yeah, if you would like to do that, that would be super awesome and nice if you did. And yeah, if you have any comments and stuff, leave those down below and I will get to reading them. So for now, we will end this part of the Long Dark story here and continue in the next one to see sort of what this town has to offer. So on screen, you should be able to see YouTube recommendation, quick access to subscribe button, and a quick access to the playlist for this series. So for now, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.